Hello, this is Caleb with Garvin Sewer Service at 2481 South Jasmine. We've been servicing this place for a while, and we never seem to have that much issues other than just a normal backup. But we have another plumbing company out at some point to look at, to operate on different things and to look at different things. They said they needed to replace their whole sewer line. So we are here today to double check that, and just to go let you know that we have been snaking for about 2 hours now. There was one spot that was giving me trouble for whatever reason around, I think, the 60-foot mark. We'll take a look at that. I'm kind of at the end of my time here. I did explain that the cast iron sweep, which I am in right now, restricts blades, and everybody's recorded that they had to use 3-inch blades going back about 10 years. So cleaning isn't as effective as it could be. So it's something to note. Right now I am in the line. The distance indicator is on the lower left hand side of the screen. We're going to go ahead and continue on through the cast iron. And the cast iron is in good shape, albeit it's just hard to get through because of I just turned the water off, by the way, like just before the video started, so we might have some residual. The 2 other times the camera just lined, the cast was not holding water. But the cast is in pretty good shape despite the 90-degree turn. That is holding a little bit of water. I warned him that at some point that will rot out, effectively, and you will have to dig up right here at the bottom of this clean out. The rest of it looks pretty good. It's just hard to get through because of the turns. The 90-degree sweep, and then it Ys immediately in. It wanted to bound up on me a lot. So right here we got the line joining us from up top, or a vent. It could be either or. And then right here at 25 feet, we have our cast to clay transition, and we will be clay all the way out. So you'll see some residual roots. That was cleared out pretty well. So those are just the roots. I'm almost positive because the last few times I've cleaned this, I have not seen that. Those are just roots. So all those fittings, while they look funny, they do have root intrusion, but they're not offset. My blades are able to go through really easily. Again, they're 3-inch blades, not 4-inch blades, but getting out here is pretty easy. I don't think that any one of those fittings are even considered an offset, so they don't warrant replacing at this time. Okay, so this was the spot where we had the roots that I couldn't get. I got a lot more of them out. So after 2 hours of cleaning, that's as good as it's going to be. But that's really good compared to the last time I put the camera down. At least 3/4 of the drain was still covered. It was like, how did I not get that? So I just went back and forth with the water running. So that'll take a lot of time to grow. I do want to mention we are coming up on the beginning of a belly. We'll get to it in just a second. And that belly is short and minor. However, I did mention right here, so around 70 feet it starts. I located this with the white flag in the yard, and it is about 8 feet deep. So we'll go underwater for a little bit, and then we'll kind of quickly come out of it because it's just the one fitting. And then I think I marked right around here. So about a 6-foot section. This is at the end of the sidewalk. Again, 8 feet deep. And then we're going to be good all the way out to the street. So I did talk to him about fixing that belly. At the same time, adding in outside cleanouts. Like right beside the sidewalk. That way we can do better cleaning, cheaper cleaning for him. That belly will get fixed. Some of those roots will get taken out. I think it would be a good idea if he would like to have that happen. He's already going to have some work done on his yard. Might be a good idea to have that. So we would like to send him an estimate for a 6 foot, maybe rounded up to 7 foot spot repair for a belly, as well as OSR installations right there. There's plenty of room in the grass to have 2 clean outs for bow sweeping in and out. So our line is 83 feet long, and it's pretty clean right now. We just have a small belly and a little bit of water setting in the cast iron sweep. So we'll note those 2 things for him. I do not believe this line needs to get fully replaced. In a perfect world, all the roots would be replaced if we did that, but we want to be realistic here, and cleaning it yearly will keep going. But fixing that belly will probably be the first section that needed to have attention. So if you would like to have that done, we could give them an estimate for it. If there's any other questions, refer to the invoice summary. They'll have a text description of this job on there as well. Otherwise, my name is Caleb. You can always give Garvin Sewer Service a call. Thank you for your time.